Doop, 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 doop. All right. Let's see if that works. I have to hide my. I'm using my earbuds to record with because one, they do a good job. Number two, they keep the wind noise down to a dull roar, which is pretty much a necessity here in Alberta. But yeah, hi YouTube. Just mumbling to myself as usual. Welcome back. Sorry it's been a while for a video, but I've been working on the Happy Bus here. I don't know, it's a good name for it, right? So, yeah, I've been putting in a lot of time on this thing, and I normally don't record any of it because I'm so used to swearing and cursing because nothing ever works right. That came from the original green turd, the GMC Safari. God, that thing was horrible. You couldn't do anything on that thing without it trying to fight you. But this guy here, what can I say? Anytime I do something on it, it seems to work out quite nicely. So, not a whole lot of hassles. I think I'm only using an F-bomb maybe half a dozen times, which is pretty good for me. So, but yeah, how about I show you some of the stuff that's been done. That's probably the easiest way. And because it's easy, I think maybe I will start videotaping me working on it, because apparently people like that kind of thing, because they're curious, they want to see what I'm doing. So, all right, well, fine. We'll see what happens anyway. But yeah, here we go. Let's go check out what's been done so far. Let's see what I can get away with here. Oh, the sun is shining. All right. It's nice. It's actually quite beautiful today. A little bit on the windy side. But yeah, let's start with the very front of the van. So, yeah, up front. Well, I put shocks. Hold on. I put shocks on the front. And I also put a new windshield washer fluid pump on there because the old one calved. And let's see, what else was there up front? Not a whole lot. I did have the intake off of it and did the carb cleaner thing while it was running. Didn't really need it, but I figured what the heck, we'll do it anyways. There is a new filter now right back in here. There's a little teeny filter that goes right in here. It's not very large, and that's it. That's all they got. So eventually I'm going to do an inline one as well, so that you know, I got a little bit better filtering going on. Now, I was talking about rust. This here is literally the only spot where there's rust that's come through. Everything else is nice and solid. It goes for all the quarter panels, the underneath, everything. Even these guys here, they're all good and solid, right? Exactly. So, and these are the things that this is stuff I've when I first saw the van, I thought, oh my god, just like everybody else probably thought, oh my god, look at the thing. But if you look at it closely, there's literally no body work to be done on this thing. It's just that one spot. Now here, there used to be a cage for the propane, right? Put the bottle in, strap it down, good to go. Well, the problem with that was you couldn't open this door. And I decided I don't want that. Tank's not going to stay outside anyways when it's parked overnight. Someone will just walk off with it and cut it out, smooth it off. Now I can open this door. So, and yeah, it's, you know, whew, there's my propane tank. This little lever here was literally rusted solid because the door had never been opened since, what? It's 1973, so probably since they did the work on this thing back in 73 or 74. Yeah, so it took a little bit of, took about a half a can of WD-80. So, yeah. And one thing I do like about the van, ignore the mess because this is still under construction, but there's like a little section here, just like a, you could use it as a shop, a garage, whatever. And I'll be storing my tools and probably some firewood as well. Now I did switch out the tires because the other ones were crap. I don't like these ones. They're off of the actually they're off of the 32. They're 205s. I hate 205s, but for the time being it'll work. And I kept the one really good one, and now I have a decent spare that's got air. You must have air in your spare, otherwise it's no good. Now I think I pointed this out before. It's a little grab handle. It's awesome because with the sliding door, as usual on these Chevy vans, right? These, it's like any sliding door, but this one here just closes. No muss, no fuss. But to open it, you have to grab a hold of that handle, lift this up, right? Here, hold on and I'll show you. So, deal is, hand there, pull this, unlatch it, and pull out. Because these arms, for many, many years, were always too short. If you didn't pull it out the way they are, it would bang up against the door. So what a lot of guys have done is they've had one of these made that's extended so it comes out further. But I'm not going to bother because this door actually works, so I'm not going to mess with it. But yeah, so locks into place nicely, right? And that's it. That's all there is to it. Whee! Okay. On the inside, well, there's been a few changes, that's for sure. Eventually I'm going to change this seating system. I think I have enough room that I could put a futon in, which means that I can fold it up and it'll be out of my way. Because otherwise, it's in the way. When it's like this, constantly sneaking around it and tripping over it, and you know, the usual old guy with bad stability issues. So, but yeah, let's take a look inside. Okay, so here's what I mean by it's in the way. As you can see, it sticks out quite far here, right? Oh, ouch. It sticks out quite far, and it's not a big pain in the butt, but there's not a, you know, here's my foot. I got a size 11.5, so it's not very wide to get back here, but eventually it's going to be changed out. I have a water tank underneath here that I would like to keep. So it is going to have to go on up against this wall here, and then I'll build a framework for the futon bed. So yeah, lots of storage anyways. Cool. So yeah, painting. I picked a couple of colors I thought I'd like, and I finished getting both of them on there on the one side, and I sat looking at it going, I don't know, it's not doing anything for me. But next day, now that it's dry, the color's actually changed a little bit. So what I've done, right, is all the drawers are painted the color of the upstairs part, right? And then I used the blue for the framework, as you can see. And now that the paint is dry, well, it actually doesn't look too bad. Definitely a darn sight better than having white everywhere. Like that. So, yeah. It's not looking too bad, really. I do have to put a second coat on over top of the sliding door because it's looking kind of shitty up there. But not bad. That tile work, if I can't get it nice and clean, I'm going to replace it, but that'll be at a later date. Now, the upstairs. It used to be a sliding bed. It was this part right here. It used to be down here, and what you do is you pull it, slide it out, right? And you put your cushions on there, and that would be your bed. Well, at my age, with my mobility being not all that great, I wasn't planning on doing any climbing to get up to an upstairs bedroom. So, but what I did is I took it and I made some shelves out of it. It's not finished yet. I'd like to put some compartments in there so that I can separate, you know, my toys from my clothes from whatever else. So, oh, and yeah. That's right, brand spank me new. The entire unit, which is going to be for this one here, because it is FUBAR. I mean, look at it, right? And if I crank it open, the thing falls out and the lid slams shut. And then I've got just a new cover for that one there, because everything seems to be, it's pretty solid. There's not a lot of dry rot that I can see, which is something that I've had to deal with in this van. So, and that's why I didn't paint it all the way, because I wasn't sure, but I think I'm going to leave this one, just put the new lid on it for now, and that'll, look at the thing. It's a wonder there wasn't flood in here when it rained. And yeah, I'll finish off the painting on it. So, but so far, yeah, it's not too bad. Yes, gotta have a fire extinguisher. Actually, I got 2 or 3 of them. So, but yeah, looks not bad. I like that color. I'm slowly getting to like it, but oh my god, look at the stove, eh? That is such a 70s color. Oh my god. I wonder if I could paint that. I shouldn't laugh. Maybe I can. Oh, what the hell? A little bit of green. Not my favorite color, but what the heck. And then there's the floor, which had, I hope it wasn't exactly white. It was an off-white, but what a horrible color to have. But it was carpeting in here. So I peeled out the carpeting and, well, I'll show you. Here's the floor. That was what is underneath the carpeting. It looks a lot better now that I spent 3 or 4 hours trying to clean everything. But yeah, it's pretty ratty, but for now it'll do. And then what I'm going to do is I've got the old carpeting. And I take the old carpeting and get a new piece. Maybe in blue, or maybe I'll just do a white one again. But yeah, I'm gonna redo another piece of carpeting to go in here temporarily, because like I say, I want to change up these benches, because they just, see what I mean? They stick in the way. When you're in the driver's seat, you want to get out and come back here. A little bit of an issue. I mean, trust me. It's a heck of a lot easier than trying to get in the back of the 32, the little soccer mom van. That thing was fun. It's still working. I got to put a new coil on it. The coil died the other day. But yeah, it's still going strong. So, most of this, yeah, it took a couple of weeks. I may have some before and after photos that I can take. Maybe even some B-roll. there's an idea. B-roll. Let's do some B-roll and some cool tunes.
Oh, jeez.
I love mirrors. So I'm videoing this part and I'm thinking, God, I gotta start working on getting some trim on this thing. I've got the one piece anyways. So how about I put that on so we get an idea of what it's gonna look like. Oh yeah, got the mention. Yeah. New wiper blades. And, well, I spent like 3 hours one day trying to find wiper blades and couldn't get a match. So I went into a place called Silver Automotive. There's a plug for Silver Automotive. No, they're not paying me for it. I told them what I needed and told him what I've been going through. And he says, really? He walks in the back room, 5 seconds later, comes out, throws 2 wipers down on the counter. Is there anything else I can do for you? I said, yeah, how about an inline windshield washer pump? Not a problem. Just generic? Yep, okay. Comes back out of the storeroom 5 seconds later, tosses it on the table. There you go. Anything else? Yeah, that'll work. But yeah, at least now I know where I can get the wiper blades. So yeah, please do subscribe, hit that notification bell so that 3 months from now, if I finally put up another video, you'll hear about it. Hit that like button as well. It'd be nice if you left some comments down below, maybe suggestions on what I can do with the van, interior wise. I don't think I'm going to touch the outdoors, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon, and enjoy your day. I know I'm gonna. Thanks, you too. Thanks for hanging out with me.